Respected judges and everyone, I'm not going to waste too much time as Gen Z are still not awake, so let's do it right now. So without any further ado, let's get right into it.
We have all heard the tale of a single mother struggling to raise their children. It's a rather well-known story. This, however, is not that story. This is a look at the opposite side of the coin. This is a tale of a single father struggling to raise his daughter. Meet Mr. Joshimukin, a very successful engineer, quite efficient at dealing with his clients. He rose to success at a very young age. His personal life, however, well, that's a different story entirely. Oh, we almost forgot to tell you. Mr. Joshimukin is a proud single father and a stubborn Gen Z daughter. Nothing. As he finishes making his breakfast, Mr. Joshimukin's trials and tribulations start anew. It's a great task of waking his daughter up, a battle where he seldom achieves victory, as the history books will surely testify.
Tasneem, wake up. It's time for your school.
Leave me alone. I want to sleep.
You gotta wake up. You're gonna be late for school.
Shoot! I'm late for school.
Today is also a very special day for Tasneem. You see, she has a crush on one of her classmates, and she wants to look as pretty as possible. Unfortunately, her hairstyling skills are a little bit off, to put it mildly. After the umpteenth attempt, she decides to give up. At that moment, she vaguely missed her mom. That is, until our heroic dad decided to lend a hand.
I can live with that.
As if.
What? I used to always dye your aunt's hair when she was a little kid. I'm pretty sure my, dyeing skills aren't that rusty now, is it?
I need to look really pretty.
Alright, you look pretty. I assure you of that. Give me the hair back.
Do whatever you want.
Thus began a ritual greater than Belinda's preparation for going to the ball. Mr. Joshimukin was the starling hairdresser for his sister in the olden days. However, being out of practice for a year had made his skills somewhat rusty, to say the least. All his efforts eventually went in vain.
Ta-da!
And Tasneem, with wrath that he would even put Achilles to shame, stormed out of the room. Her teary eyes and flared nose left very little to the imagination, and Mr. Joshimukin soon realized that he had screwed up. Here we see the Gen Z in their natural habitat. What exactly does the Z in Gen Z stand for? Well, it doesn't really matter. Now, let us introduce you to the heartthrob of the school. He has the poorest grades amongst his buddies, but his wondrously maintained hair makes him quite popular with the ladies. One could even call him the PG Don Juan of the school.
Akas. Muhammad Akas. नाम तो सुना ही होगा.
All of a sudden, Akas's eyes fell on the horror scene that was Tasneem's hair. He looked closely, became confounded, and uttered the worst possible thing to befall a maiden's ears.
What is this? Is it a new TikTok trend you're following?
I don't use TikTok. Oh, does it look good?
It looks unique. Anyway, I gotta go.
Unique. Now, that's a word that cuts deeper than Valerian steel.
What's wrong with you?